Good morning, everybody. It's about 9:20 and I am feeling very tired today. I'm just gonna start with that. But it's another beautiful day on the land, on the farm, on the ranch. Don't know which one to say. I'll say all of them. Spring is definitely here. It's gonna be like 75 today. It was misty this morning earlier. The birds are chirping, the sun's out. It is absolutely gorgeous. Jasper just took his morning nap. I did the outside farm chores, which I filmed for Instagram. And then now I'm gonna clean up the kitchen, stuff to put away. And then I'm gonna be making bread today. I'm making roast chicken for dinner, so I need to start that early. And I also have my Rose motherhood call tonight. So it's gonna be a busy day, and I feel like vlogging today will help me have motivation to do it all because I'm feeling very sleepy. And hopefully I can get a nap with Jasper this afternoon. So yeah, welcome to the vlog. I mean, so far Jasper's just been doing everything early. He's almost 4 months, but not quite yet. He's like, seems like he's starting to teeth. He's huge. He's a 9-month close. I'm wondering if he's maybe hitting the 4-month sleep progression a little early because he's not been sleeping very well. He's waking up a lot more and like fully waking up, which is definitely very different. Before he would just snooze in and would dream feed like maybe 3 times throughout the night. Yeah, I'm feeling it. And I also just haven't been sleeping that well myself. I'm thinking that I need to eat more right before bed because I feel like I'm waking up because my body's like hungry. Not enough calories to get me through the night or something. I just need more carbs. We have a lot of protein in the house, but I need more carbs, and that means I need to make them. So that's why I'm making bread today. Jasper's just sitting in his little chair. We hosted a big spring soiree over the weekend, and I feel like I'm still recovering. We had like 40 people here, including kids, which was a lot, and it was so fun and so beautiful. And also, I just love throwing a party, and so I really like to try and decorate and make a bunch of food and make it all pretty. So it was a lot of effort, but it turned out really nice. We got to like use our little patio side area that Sage has worked so hard on. We hadn't really used that yet with guests. And I found this really pretty table on Facebook Marketplace that we got, and it came with a matching bar cart, and we got some flowers. It just was like very beautiful. So that felt sweet to be able to host on our land, and it feels like we're kind of finally settling in. We've lived here for like 1.5 years in this house. I've been feeling really overwhelmed keeping up with all the milk because I'm getting like 1.5 gallons to 2 gallons a day, and I just don't have the time, I guess, to focus on processing all that. It's been stressing me out, and I've just been trying to drink a bunch and give some away. But we have a sweet deal now. One of our family friends, community members, we're gonna trade milk for pork, which is doing a tradesy, which feels so good. And they have a big family and they go through a lot of milk. That just got taken off my hands, and I love having something to like barter. That just feels really nice. Life Extension for sponsoring today's video. This B-Complex has changed the game for me. I had brain fog this go round after giving birth, and would actually swap words. Like I would be talking and then would just say truck when I meant to say tractor, or would say green when I meant to say orange, or something like that, which was really freaking me out. And my naturopath recommended that I take a high quality B-Complex. And so I've been taking this BioActive B-Complex from Life Extension in the morning after breakfast, and it literally turns my brain on. That's what it feels like. The lasting energy that I notice when taking this is really, really noticeable. On the days that I've forgotten or we're running out of the house or something and I don't take my supplements, I notice a huge difference in energy. I'm like, why am I tired? Why am I like ready for a nap in an hour? Versus when I take this, I have sustaining energy throughout the day, which is really helpful for being a mom because you're always on and there's lots to do in the day. So I really, really, really love this supplement. It has a wide range of bioactive B vitamins. So bioactive means that our bodies can actually assimilate the vitamins versus just like flushing them out. This supplement in just 2 capsules, it has a lot going on. It has B1, B2, niacin, B6, folate, B12, biotin, pantothenic acid, and calcium, and also inositol. And I just take 2 with breakfast. If you are a mama or just really busy or tired, struggling with your energy, I highly recommend checking this out. It really has changed the game for me, and I'm so grateful because life's gonna life, and I need to show up for it as best as I can. So you can check out Life Extension, this B-Complex, and all their other wonderful supplements using the link in my description. See what might be supportive for you at this stage of life. Of course, none of this is a medical statement. I'm not a doctor. This is my own experience. Thank you, Life Extension, for sponsoring today's video. Go check them out in the bio. Last night we went to the local high school soccer game, which was really fun and wholesome. We have a very nice young man who works for us during the week and weekend when he doesn't have school and soccer, just helping out. And he's working for us for a while. And it was his senior night. So we went, and it was cool to see like youths of today, you know, how some things are just always the same. And it was very nostalgic. It's a small town, high school vibe, kind of similar to where Sage and I went. And it just brought up a bunch of memories. We were talking about high school. And it was just fun. We didn't get to stay the whole game. It started at 7. Jasper has a pretty firm bedtime at 8, so we had to leave at halftime, but Jasper did great until he was ready to go to bed, and then we had to rush out of there. So it was so cute just seeing him watch. So curious about everything going on. I'm definitely trying to have a balance, you know, if there's something that we need to do that's at night, or like just have him on me so he'll fall asleep in the carrier pretty much wherever, whenever. This happened a couple of times where we've been out and he's fallen asleep, and then some noise wakes him up and he realizes he's not in bed and he just freaks out, which I totally understand because he's like, this is my bedtime, like why are we out? So I'm trying to find the balance between that, and it's been fine so far, you know, trying to listen to his cues, respect all his needs and everything. He definitely likes routine. He's a double Capricorn. It was so cute. As soon as we got home last night, he just got so happy. I turn on the red light for him before bed, and he just kind of lays by himself for a moment on the bed, which he seems to really like, to kind of just wind down from the day, and then he falls asleep super easily. He's teaching me a lot about a lot of things. We have a proper compost going now, which is exciting. One of our friends moved into the little cottage near us that our neighbors own, and she's a gardener and herbalist, very skilled at all sorts of things. And we want to get a garden going on the land, but I don't really have the bandwidth to do it properly right now. I'm just kind of learning from her. She's kind of doing it for us, which has been really nice. Oh, you pooping? Nice, dude. So funny as a parent, you're just like psyched when your kid poops. Anyway, so we're gonna have potatoes and carrots and onions, pink garlic, and a bunch of herbs and some greens. And she set up a proper compost that is already moving right along. We just add our food and stuff to it every day, and then she has us layer it with leaf mulch in between every layer, and she like stirs it and she's just on top of it. So it's looking really good. She said it's gonna be great for fall. It'll be ready. It's so fun to have support. It's so fun to like have these dreams come to life, but also know that I can't do all of it at once. It's great. Made some butter yesterday. It is so beautiful and yellow because the spring green grass is back, and I didn't really understand, like, you see the Kerrygold butter in the store and it's gold, and then if you got like, I don't know, Organic Valley or organic butter, it's usually white. The white butter is the winter butter where they're eating hay. So if you see white butter, that's a good sign that they were just eating hay. They weren't eating fresh grass. Also depends on the breed, I think, too. But anyway, for Jerseys, when they're eating green grass, their buttercream and their cream turns into this beautiful golden yellow color, and her butter was like white and waxy in the winter when she was eating hay. So just fascinating, and it's so yummy and creamy, just good. But the thing is, with raw butter, it has to go in the fridge because it starts to ferment if it's left out, and then it tastes like cheese. So that's a fun fact. I'm just saying random stuff, giving you all the updates. Henry is this dirty every day, so it's pretty pointless to try and keep the house that clean. I'm going to show you a little living room setup. I moved this chair over here, and I got this coffee table actually from Wayfair because I'd been searching at all the antique stores and was just tired of not having a coffee table. This one actually is super cute, and I like the size, I like the style. I think it looks really cute in this area, but yeah, it's coming together. The house is feeling really cozy and really just warm. Also, these gorgeous fresh flowers help as well. We're not showing his face online, but I want to show you how big he is. I don't know if you can tell, but he's massive. He's wearing 9-month clothes, he's 20 pounds, and he's almost 4 months. Just absolutely wild. Going to take little buddy on a Kubota nap drive. Sometimes I do that and he just loves the noise and falls right asleep. Back of the property by the cabins, we just discovered these amazing trees. I don't know how I didn't notice them last year, but there's 3 of them and they're huge and they have these gorgeous purple flowers that look like princess hummingbird bee beds. Just like so magical. And we looked up what they're called, and they're called princess trees. They're from Japan, so I don't know how they wound up over here. Definitely not native, but they are so beautiful. They smell great, and it's just this like really magical discovery. The surprise about having land is that I often find junk rusted and tucked away somewhere. I always get so sad whenever we find junk in the earth, but that's why we can pick it up. We found all kinds of things. At one part of the property was actually used as a junkyard for whoever lived here years and years and years ago. Probably from like the 60s or something based on what we found. The property is absolutely gorgeous right now. Everything is in bloom. It's so lush. We got a bunch of big rains and the air is like the most perfect temperature. I'm feeling so grateful right now. This beautiful land, this beautiful place. Really would never have expected growing up that I would have ended up in Tennessee, but I love it. I love it. Every time we leave, I miss it. It truly feels like home. It feels so nourishing and lush, full of life. Just love it. I'm so grateful. Maybe this is a sign if you're wanting to relocate, but you don't know why, you don't know where. Sometimes you have to look outside of what you originally thought and just be open to where you're being led, because sometimes it's even better than you could even imagine. Here is the dough for the double batch of sourdough. I'm gonna shape them and let them rise on the counter and then put them in. Pretty much nothing better than homemade sourdough, homemade fresh butter. I could eat this 24/7. So good, look how yellow. I probably make 2 loaves every like 10 days, but really I need to be doing double that. To make 2 sandwiches with those loaves takes up like half a loaf. I need to start making more because I crave carbs a lot and just seems like I need them to fuel me through the night, through the day. So yeah, this is my own mental note to make sourdough more often. It is later in the day, the afternoon. Got a bunch of things done. Jasper and I took a little nap together, which was very, very nice. I love napping with him. That is good. I needed that. And then I'm now prepping the chicken for dinner. I found that to actually have a real dinner on the table, I need to prep it at like 3 or 4, or it just won't happen, because usually when Jasper's awake and then I have to milk Lucy as well, the window to get everything done is not that long. As much as I would like to be a meal prep girly, I just can't. I don't have that personality. Best I do is usually make a big dinner that can be leftovers for lunch the next day. A good way to go, because lunch is kind of hard to get in otherwise. I'm making a very delicious chicken recipe. I will link it down below. Unfortunately, one of the main ingredients is lemons, and we somehow are out of lemons. So I'm gonna make do without it. It'll still be good. It'll still be all garlicky and salty. The lemon is what makes it like divine. So if you make it, definitely make sure you have lemons. Yeah. Honestly, super easy. I guess the main thing is just melting butter and then chopping a bunch of garlic, putting salt and pepper and usually lemon also in with the butter, and then you put it in the freezer for a little bit to kind of like harden up, and then you rub it all over the chicken, inside the chicken, and the bottom of the chicken, everywhere. And then I just have it on a bunch of potatoes with a ton of butter inside and on the bottom, everywhere. So it just gets buttery and salty and so yummy. I forgot to end it out last night after dinner. I had a really sweet call with the women's group, and then Jasper went to bed, and so did I. So thank you so much for watching a little day on the farm. I hope you all are doing well, and I'll see you soon.